Welcome to Pave Beauty. In today's video, we're going to do a review on the Bigen hair dye. So I just want to tell you a few things about it, and if you ever use it before, you can leave a comment so persons who watch, they can see. Now, hair dye, you can get allergic reaction from hair dye. You can get loss of hair, especially if you have follicles problem, if you have eczema of the scalp, if you have wet dandruff, it can affect you. But this hair dye, some hair dye, when you use it, it leave a lot of stain, it doesn't color the hair, and you know grays are very resistant, and some persons don't want to use permanent dye. And what I don't like with gray hair, boy, I guess this is everybody's crime when it comes to gray hair. Your gray hair grows so fast that when you bleach your hair, when you dye your hair, you tint your hair, is that it grows so fast. And if you're using a chemical black dye to dye the grays eventually just grow by the next week, so you still have some little white one at the hairline and so forth. And then not only that, some dye, some quick go dye, when you use them, it wrinks out and leave the hair having a reddish brownish look and don't keep the texture of the hair. But can I tell you that this dye, when you use it, it stays on the gray hair that you dye, it stays there, and you use new growth, and you have new growth and you use it and it don't affect you. Don't weaken your hair. It basically just get the job done. I recommend this brand. I use it on my clients. I just recommend it. Just make sure that you moisturize the hair well after using it. It doesn't leave any build up residue. You don't have to worry about them leaving and going home to lie on white sheet and the dye is going to rub off or anything. It's really good. And just try not to let when you mix it, because all you need to do is add water. So just try and don't mix it and let it change the color while mixing it. Try to mix it as fast as possible. Already section your hair how you're going to apply the dye before, because you don't want it to change in the container. And even most time, if you're slow at it and it changes in the container, if you put it on the hair, you just have to leave it longer than the 15 minutes that is required for you to leave it on the hair. The longer you use it, is more it will stain. So around your hairline here, before you go ahead and use it, what you can do is use some oil, and I mean strong oil. You can use the base that comes in the relaxers kit and base the hairline, but you have normal hair oil, sorry, you have normal hair oil that you can just use around there to base it, and it just bounce off the relaxer from blackening your skin and so forth. If you have beard, just don't let it touch your skin. You can just use a fine teeth comb, because when you use the brush press down on your skin. So if you have beard, what is going to happen? It's going to show that you just dye your hair. So you just use a fine teeth comb, like when you're doing relaxer, when you're applying relaxer, and just comb it through the hair and leave it, and then rinse it out so it don't really touch the skin, and you can leave. Nobody know that you either dye your eyebrow. And the next thing that I use this for, to do tinting, brow tinting. I use it to do brow tinting because it gives me a long lasting effect with the brow tinting, more than using those rings. And yes, I love the henna dye, don't get me wrong, but this gives me a longer do. Now this is number 58. They come in different numbers, so they have brown, dark brown, medium brown. So you just choose the color that you want, and especially if you have highlights on your hair shaft, meaning the hair end. If you have highlights up here, you don't want the dye to take over your highlights and you just want to get the grays, you have the medium brown that you can use, and it still cover up the grays, so you don't look too black down here, because and the hairline, because you have your highlights. It's just getting the grays covered up. So yes, I recommend this to anybody who wants to try. Easy to go, quick to use, quick to clean up, very comfortable for your clients, and it doesn't break the hair. If you use most chemical in your hair, like you know, the permanent, the semi-permanent dye, this is really much better to use. And yes, you can moisturize your hair, steaming, and it doesn't move. All right, I hope this video helps someone, and if you tried it, come back and let me know how. And did I say it's very affordable? Very affordable. All right, let me know how you like it if you try it, and just let me know. Okay, thank you so much for watching. This is Faith Beauty, and I'm Thea.